subscribe for more videos.
Welcome back, everyone, to some more. EU4 is the Congo, and we're in a little bit of an unpleasant holding pattern here. Oh, end of internal conflict in the Ming. Yeah, that's because you're almost all gone. You, Min, Wu, Shu, Korea is still intact. Taiwan has their own stuff. Tonkin, I think that's actually part of this region, but you didn't do so well, Ming. Kind of got your butt kicked. Looks like there's another color of someone in there as well. I want to go ahead and boost relations with Persia, since they are allied to the Mamluks. So chance that they might not join if we're in happy relations with them. Looks like the Spanish are going to transport over to try to beat up the Mamluks, to try to force them out of the war. And I'm okay with this because that will mean damage to the Mamluks. Let's look back at our Mamlukan numbers here. They built up to 90,000 again for troop count, down to 70,000 on their force limit. We're sitting over here waiting on the Mamluk and Australian war, which will be a fun one. Mamluk Australia does have the 15 mil tech. Means we have better artillery than they do. No real way to pop these guys. I wish our colony would go to war with them. That would be lovely. Mamluks would definitely be in. Morocco would not. Yarland. See, it's this sort of thing. If I have... Mamlukan diplomatic reputation's high. Okay, if I have good relations with, say, Tunis and Persia, they might not participate. But these are already at war and a giant distance of war. Unfortunate, but it's going to be a large conflict when we eventually get at them. Coptic Zealots. Are you guys not Coptic? You are still Coptic. You are not. You're Catholic. Ethiopia has gone Catholic? That's weird. Isn't it? That seems weird. What the heck are there 7K Mamluk troops walking down here for? Wait, are you actually going to walk around all the way through my continent? To go where? To go up through to here to try to take some territory back? Oh, look at that. There's the rolling death here. I really want to have a ship over here to watch them get trounced. You're watching the numbers, though. There we go. That's another colony finished. Oh. Oh. Mamluks are down taking out Castile and South Africa. That's amusing. I approve entirely. I am wholeheartedly in favor of that nonsense. Alright, any other colonial targets that we can go after? We could start taking up more territory here, for instance. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Get a couple colonies going in this way. Get our 3 colonies back. Oh, that was a cool flag. Hold on. Casus belli against blah blah blah. Saw somebody moving through here with a cool flag I've never seen before. Dang it, I missed it. 14 French ships going through. What the heck, France? I really want to see what it was. It was a cool looking flag. Certain I've never seen it before. Who would it did? Colonials everywhere, or these independents everywhere. That certain I've never seen that flag before. I've played a large scale game in this area. Oh, there he is. He was there for a minute. That is 44, 33 galleys and 11 cogs. Man, that would be a fine prize to get a hold of. What is our force limit? We can go to 113, so we're 5 short of our force limit, so I won't bump that number up. Oh, Mamlukans are now... They done their war? They have peaced out. Okay, so now we don't have that situation anymore, but we now have a debt issue. Oh my gosh. Did you break their Defender of the Faithness? Oh my. A booyah! That's the break we were looking for. We don't even have to do the fighting ourselves. That's a lot of Coptics. I like it. So we got some fightings to do. I think we need to move in this way then too. We need to annex Pate. So let's go ahead and get relations boosted back up in Pate. And let's get the heck over to the west here and go after, well, I guess if we go after Nupe, if we go this way, neither of these guys join in separately. So we can literally do that independently. Okay. That's lovely. Let's go ahead and declare that war separate. Well, it says they won't join, but they could. Won't matter. We are taking your turf. Good. And then, Songhai, your lands are forfeit. That means we are going to whoop your derriere as well. That did not bring their friends in. So declare war here. Yao does not join in, and we are going after Gabu ourselves. Start a war within the first month, blah, 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 blah. Shenanigans. Let's go ahead and bring on a new leader or two. I'll bring a conquistador in. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. You're coming up north here. We got land, boys. We got opportunity for new lands. Awesome. We'll boost relations with Pate. Probably get someone over here as a vassal, or we can break off a vassal or something. Timbuktu, maybe. Kongo occupied. Yep. We did that thing. Where's his capital? There, right? Okay. Let's just split up. Go up north. Do this and this. That's all they have, so that'll be a quick kill. And your capital is sitting up here. Of course, your capital is going to be super weak. No, I don't want to spend on another leader. We'll go ahead and, is there any, what type of fort capacity? There's a level 4 fort. Okay. That is a bastion. This one is not. No fort there, there. Okay, let's look at the fort overlay here. You've got a level 2, level 4, level 2, and a level 2 with the capital, so a 3. One up there. Okay. I think we break them up a bunch here and get to it. This is great. Got some fighting to be had. End of turmoil in Champagne. Lovely. Alright, let's do this. Gabu for myself. We're gonna go here, knock out his fleet. And you can start sieging out the capital, please. The enemy has, in this one, 20,000 infantry, 10,000 have, and you are level 16 Miltech. Okay, so they could do some damage to our troops, that's for sure. That was a good hit. Knocked some of them back in there. You'll take out the rest of them when they can back out of the way. We could bring these guys around. Ethiopia is dealing with their rebels. Go ahead and shut that off. You back over to the capital. Brittany, did you finish? You did. If we declared war on Brittany, Burgundy is the defender of the Catholic faith, and they're also an ally. The ally. England is still in debt, so we can't. I don't think we can pay off Great Britain's debt at all. I don't think that's a thing we can do. We can't, like, help them reduce their debt. Take on foreign debt. We can't pay the entire debt. We'd have to pay the entire debt to do that. The trust is okay, but we can go ahead and put more in. You have 82 favors. That's good. Do that. And then I want Ethiopia to send us some something, I don't know. How's the trust factor in Ethiopia? 100%. You get some cash from them. 71 ducats, hardly worth it. I mean, it's not worth not doing, right? Might as well do it. Okay, all that is occupied now. Let's get you guys moving this way. Missionary falls ill. Yeah, we'll go ahead and send some assistance. Okay. You'll finish that off, and then we'll get the naval battle here. It's good. Blast the ships to the bottom. They just sunk them all. Beautiful. Okay. One of you can get out of here, and you can go protect trade in the Ivory Coast as well, please. New tech in level 16 Diplo now coming in. Good stuff. Let's do it. Selling titles, no thanks. Mothballed fort, don't care. Go ahead and harbor there, please. We might as well do the forts. I don't know where their forces would be at, but I think what we'll do is we'll head up this way. We'll try to take out their capital. Ah, there's some army. Go down and hit them. Just knock them out. Knock a couple of their troops apart around. That'll be sufficient. Mess them up. Don't know if it will actually. Hold on. That's interesting. Wait till these guys arrive. Ish. And we'll go south. Committed? Decline in influence of the Reformed faith. No! Sad. We should be able to hit somebody there. No, really? We both are going to miss it. That's annoying. You're going to head down to the Cape Coast. The other guy's going to hang out right here. I guess we can go this way. Alright, the vassals are starting to bat him around. Nupe is done. Let's go ahead and take Nupe's land. Now, how do we divvy this up? Do we give it to Benin? Do we vassalize them directly? If we vassalize them directly, we have the 7. Not a bad call, I suppose. Become a vassal, that's going to deplete our Diplo a little bit. But that's fine, I suppose. You become... Nupe becomes a Congolese vassal. Well, that's fine. I don't need to conquer them. Give me all your money. That's our 7th vassal. That ticks off one of these mission tree things right over here. 7, good. Subject 7. We now have the Stability needs to go up. And Republican tradition needs to hit 100. We have the 7 vassals. Okay, yeah, this isn't far off. Republican tradition's on its way up. We can buy up the stability soon. And we can switch the liberty desire of these 2 down and we'll be good. So let's get relation boosting going on with Nupe right away. Improve relations as soon as we can there. There we go, we hit that guy. I'm fine with you doing that. You're heading through this way. We'll go join that fight. You come up and head this way as well. Oh yeah, that's going to be more than a bit of a fight. And now we'll stomp him. Good stomp him, good. Romp him, stomp him. Oh, we only got a couple of them, huh? Well, that's annoying. You're gonna head up this way then. I'm gonna join him actually, because I know what he's doing. He's heading off this way to fight that other corps. For sure he is. Waterfall. Let's go ahead and drop off like 4 of them. And the rest of these guys can come down to this fort. We'll go ahead and split you into independent siege mode. Blanket those. Try to do so with, not too foolishly so we don't wreck ourselves there. Alright, there's his forces. Some of them. Can you get up this way? All that guy. Alright. Pile in on them, boys. Probably only get half of them. Yep. That's exactly what I was looking for. We stack wave them? No. Nope. No such luck. But, you know, did okay. Take this batch over to that side. This guy can come to their capital. Siege continues down that way. You guys move over and take some more land here. We're already at 0 on that fort. You'll move across relatively easily taking land there. That's good. There's a broken numbers there. Repair the loan. Repay the loan. Woolgast. Oh, I didn't need to boost. Zoom up to there. I don't care what's going on in Woolgast. I do care this. This is beautiful. So building relations with Nupe and building relations with Ouagadougou. 8 is ready to be vassalized, but I don't think I can when at war, right? No, can't do well we're at war. Okay. Now, I should have checked. Do you guys have you have no claim on this territory? Dang it. Which means I can't. I blocked myself out from taking turf there. That was dumb. I should have taken land here and then vassalized him, or split him off as a vassal. Dang it. Should have had a land bridge into there, then made the vassal, then I can sell him back the land, or give him back the land. That's alright, we don't need to hold them for very long, so just gobble up what we can here. Keep moving. Capital siege has begun. He's run off there, that's fine. We can just sit on that fort. Pay another loan. Another province taken. Probably gonna get those guys sniped on the way, but oh, there's his units. Alright, you're clearing up land down here, are you? Oh, and you got another 5k down this way. It doesn't matter if we have 5k down there. That's totally okay. Natal. Right? Great stuff. Natal can be converted. As far as colonies here, why don't I get Shamba colonized? And then we have a land bridge through here. It'll help with transport there. Should have done that a long time ago. Okay, so the Mamluks are now no longer Defender of the Faith at all, which means we can directly snipe them or attack them without that's the only way we're going to they're going to come into a wars if we actually directly attack them, which is precisely what I want to do. I want to have all the time in the world to whittle away at the friends and neighbors. You guys are sieging around my lands. It's going to be kind of annoying. This way, sir, this way. Poke this jerk on his way by. Stay there. You are going to stay there. Go ahead and get a... Oh, that leader. That's too bad. Okay. Fortunately, we'll end up fighting all of them here. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. He lost that fight. That is just wonky. You didn't have the advantage there. Why did we lose that fight so badly? Oof. Morale issues for sure. Gosh, that was terrible. Now we have no forts up this way, so why don't we go up all the way here? You can go all the way up to here. You can go all the way up to here. You can just go through this way. Stop piling in on it. It was not a win. Don't multiply the failures, dudes. Don't multiply our failures. He's gonna run all the way back south. Who is that? That's Alfonso Toyot. Right, bring another 12k up this way. Siege is working there. Another Catholic conversion. Positive cash flow, still a pretty solid positive cash flow. Shamba gets a boost to its population, and oh my god. We got 25k dudes there. There they are. Okay, let's pull back down to here, please. I might have to break a siege here. In fact, I do have to break a siege here. Songhai ends their peasant wars. You're sailing around the side, huh? Okay. Why don't you go and hang out there for a few minutes? They took that capital fort. We want to group things up here. Go to Messina here. Not sure where he's going to end up, but got to make a decisive hit here. Let's get this guy to allow people to stack. And I think he's going to come straight down after one of the vassals. Sell titles. Gain 808 ducats. That's way less than if we do 10%. No, that's about the same ratios. Given time, we're good. Burghers gain land. They gain loyalty and money lose loyalty. Or gain a stability and the burghers lose some loyalty. And money gains some loyalty. So that's entirely a win right there. And it gives us one of the stability points we were looking for, which is great. We just had somebody whacked there. That's annoying. This 25k is going to probably come up after our dudes up north, I imagine. Now that he's changed his pathing. Go up this way. We'll take the capital and we'll hold there. We'll wait for them to come to us in some spot or another. Or they can all just stand there and attrition themselves in a large stack. Alright, election time. We will definitely elect somebody new. We'll go with a Diplo, all state influence modifier down. Oh, that's good. Reform progress. No, we'll do this. Prestige up. It's down. You have a 14% chance of doing the capital in. Are you done yet? You are done yet. On back up this way, sir. Oh, we want to pick our battle here. Should only be one substantial battle by the. Oh, is that's not a fort, is it? No, that's our return point. There we go. Capital taken. Now he's on Savannah land, so this has no disadvantage to fight there. Why don't we bring you down here? You can come down here. You can come up here. And we'll just pile in on them. Yeah, especially if they'll let them take that siege and let them split it. Or split their army. They usually do that. Usually these are 3 separate groups. They'll like kind of start walking off in different directions for the time being. We're going to come over to here. It's all Savannah land in here, so there's not really any tactical location. Oh no, they took the siege and moved south, huh? All together as a team. Where are you guys headed to? Southern Madagascar gets rainy season. Very nice. Okay, that's going to be annoying. Go up and around, please. I was hoping they wouldn't all group up together. That's really annoying. And if I come at them from this side, and then they move, I'll have to wiggle around through there. I'm going to try to take back some land here. Okay. We might as well just go in at them. This is all Savannah land here. It really doesn't matter where. Let's go like this. Move on in. Come my way, friend. Come my way. We're just waiting for one more army to catch up. Now the first one I want to initiate with should be a substantial force, right? With a leader on it. Combat assault. Good. Let's see what this new leader does. He's pretty useless. Okay. Renewing loans. Lost that siege. Alright, you guys are headed down through the south. We're gonna try to nuke him separately. Oh, not through there. Through this way. If we can pile on that guy separately, I'll be happy with that. Nope, he went back the other way. Okay, off we go. To the northwest. Whatever position that lands you in, go that way. More tariffs for Australia? Sure. Doesn't upset them, I hope. Our truce with France and Florida has ended. That was quick. You decided whether or not you're going to fight me directly, dude. That is desert. No issues there in the fight. Okay. You're all just gonna let me pile in on you, huh? We could do another leader. This guy needs a leader, but he doesn't have room. Annoying. This guy should have a leader. Alright. Smack him down. That was some serious numbers lost on their part. Gonna run circles now for a bit? Probably. Our friends are sieging things out, which is great. We should go ahead and separate off the troops. One there, another one over here, another one over here. Some Diplo power or a ton of cash. Trade efficiency and Diplo points. Or a ton of cash. We'll take the Diplo points, please. I haven't decided what the target of this war will be, but I think the general gist is that we want to go after... do you have a siege, dude? You have a siege pip? Good. There. You have a siege pip. You go here. I think we want to go after the coast, obviously. We'll take everything on the west coast here. There are trade nodes. The Timbuktu trade node does travel down into our territory here, so it also goes north, so anything we have would be nice. Military access Brittany. Who's Brittany? Oops. Who's Brittany at war with? France and Florida. In the French conquest of Bern. Interesting. We could get an admin tech 16. Sounds great. We're now at 16s across the board, everybody. That's awesome. So this one right here is not achieved yet. No Western country has more tech than the Congo. So we're at 16 across the board, and others were 4 years ahead of time, 3 years ahead of time, and others already have the next tech. So we have to get the global trade as well as level 17 tech. That will give us that mission, which is a pretty solid mission. That's modernizing the army, or modernizing Congo. Government rank becomes empire. We gain a permanent claim on every province in northern and southern African subcontinent, which are held by European countries. So not bad. Not a super huge win, but I didn't notice which way they went. I think they went north. Otherwise, I probably would still see them. Why don't we head up north? And we'll keep the siege going there. Well, that's it for today, though. We've got ourselves our break that we were hoping. I was thinking we were going to have to fight the Mamluks. I didn't consider the fact that they would lose their Defender of the Faith status if they failed to defend in a war that was defending the faith. So that's good to see. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. We'll see you in game.